Welcome, and here we're looking at US spot gold, and we've been looking at the rally that's come off this previous low through here as an A and a B and a C wave as a corrective pattern, and then further downside. One of the dilemmas that we do have is that this particular structure moving down through here, we're wondering if the C wave is finished. So we're wondering if we should put this wave C here, or there will be another move up into this area through here before it rolls over from that point. So we just need to see a little bit more weakness first, but let's just drill into this little area through here. Now, this is it on the 1 hour chart through here. So, is wave C completed here or not? That's the question. And if that is the case, we've got a top here, then this move through here will be looking at an A and a B and a C through here. And in this B wave to C wave here, there'll be 5 waves in this rally here, and then it will fold over from that point. So I guess that, if that trend line there gets taken out, then you'll be on the short side. So just bear that in mind. And the other thing too is, as I mentioned yesterday, the 1240 here as retested resistance, because it's good that the market's traded above that now. So if it trades below it and becomes resistance, then you know that you're on the short side. You need to short it from that point and stick the stop up above here. This can also go up here further to finish up here, and we'll look at that in a moment. And if that's the case, that's fine too. We don't really want to go long unless we get 1245 as the retested support. So 1245 for a tested support, with a small position looking to add on the 1250 here. But it'd be sort of a little bit careful about trading on that side of it all, but that's what you do on the long side. For the short side, you want that 1240 as the retested resistance. So if this C wave is further up here, then this wave here is wave 4, and we'll be looking for 5 waves up into the 260 area through here. So let's just drill into that a little bit further through here, so we get a clearer picture here. So this current rally, an A wave, an A, B, and a C for the B wave here, and then 5 waves up here. So that obviously there's a 1 and 2 in here. This is obviously the 3rd wave here. This would be a 4th wave here, and as I've drawn here, there'll be a little 5th wave taking that high out here at 1245, but failing to find support on that level there. So if it does do that, then you're looking for failed support on the 1245. And looking to start, building in a short position under the 1240 here. So if this market comes down and finds this 1240 as a resistance, then you know that this wave C is in place, and you can look to short from that area through there. And silver's much the same as well. From the 2000 here, we're looking for an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave here. So we were looking for 5 waves up here yesterday, and we've got the 1, the 2, the 3rd wave. The 4th wave has obviously come down quite a way here. It could still pick up and show us some strength here for whatever reasons. But if that's the case, look for shorts up here. If we're totally wrong, then the 2030 as support, then you'd be looking to go long from that point there up to the 2050. But once again, popping its head over here is not enough. It needs to have an A and a B and a C, a 3-wave swing, and then support on it, and then you can move up. Otherwise, if our count is correct, we're looking further to the downside. So any resistance under this $20 here is what you're looking for the short trade. Alrighty, the copper market here. It's also a bit lazy as well, but what we do have here is a knot from the top of minor group 1, which is our wave 2 here. I won't go back into the bigger picture, but we've got a nice impulse wave to the upside here, an A and a B and a C here for wave 2. So we're looking for this to climb higher as well. And of course, if this is the case, then we're going to see more strength come into the metals market, which would be about right as well, because when we look at the commodity countries like Australia. We can see that they've moved up quite strongly, and they're in corrective mode at the moment. So the ASX having a small wave 4, wave 2 across the 5300, and then looking to push further up from that point there. So the copper would be moving in the, supporting the ASX move as gold follows the Australian dollar. All those two would move together. Even though the Australian dollar's moved down further, the gold hasn't followed it just yet. So it's likely. So the oil market as well, just keeping things on the intraday level here. From this low here, we're looking for an A wave, a B wave, and we're looking for a C wave here in 5 waves. And we've got the wave 1, the 2, and the wave 3 here. Now, we could have the wave 3 here and the wave 4 to here and the wave 5 to here. I'm just a little bit unsure about that, but otherwise we've got the wave 4 to here and the wave 5 to move up through here. But I'm sort of, because I can see that here we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm just not sure. But look, any further weakness or breaking of this trend line through here, then you'd be considering it. The short trade would come in, a safer short trade would come in at 93 as a retested resistance. I can see that Brent is breaking lower, so this is obviously going to drag this down through here as well. Even the 94 as resistance is possible with a stop above here. Very small position and looking to build in further down through here. Let's see how that pans out, but certainly 93 as a retested resistance is what is a confirmation, because it'll be overlapping wave 1 here. You can get in a little bit early if you wanted to. The grains, okay, so the soybeans has pretty much done what I expected it to do here from this point here. So look, bottom line is, you can see that it's working itself into a corner here, okay, and there could be more to come from this as well, in terms of more pattern in here, bouncing off trend lines and other large numbers and so forth. So what we were looking for here, we were looking for this to move up further into here, into the supply area here, and then have a corrective pattern in here, and we'll pick it up from this point here, because this pattern can break lower or it can break higher. So we just need to be focused and sort of ready for it. So just drilling in there somewhat here. We're looking for this to run, this move up here to run out of steam and to show us some type of corrective pattern here, and then then we can work it from there. I mean, this is impulsive. If I had to look at this, it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 as it stands at the moment. It's not that clear, but I knew that it would have trouble up at the 1330 here, and now we just want to see it have some sort of corrective pattern. And if we can see a clear corrective pattern here, then we could start to move in over this side here. But any short trades would have to have the 1300 as a retested resistance, and it's likely to come back here. This 3-wave price action can pierce it through the 1300, but once again would need it as a nice retested resistance as such through here, and then looking to take that low out there in that kind of manner through there. Otherwise, consolidation in here, and then we'll look to move in through these levels up through here, even the 40, the 50, and so forth, every 10 points. But let's just see that unfold first. The wheat market, I don't have a clear picture on this. I can see that this point here, this thing here is corrective. This move down here appears to be in 5 waves, so this means that this will be a rally through here. So if it is going to be a rally, then it would be in a little ABC like this, and then eventually move down, taking this low out here. Because this is in 3 waves here, it should take out this low here, being the case. But don't short it above 572 or 570, a clean breakthrough. If you're already short, just stay in this trade here. And let's just see if I can get in there a little bit further on this one here. It's not really showing me much here as such. If there's going to be further upside here, it'll be, just check. Well, we can look at it this way if it's unclear. So from here to here, that would be its target 61.8, where it is basically now. So it shouldn't go much further from that. Support on the 575, and something is support on that, and something is wrong there. So stops at 577. The corn market, you can see from this point here, we can see this is all slowing down here, and we can see that it's popped up through here, and we've got a corrective pattern through here. The pop up through here wasn't very clean and clear because it was just one fast move. So this consolidation here is what we're sort of looking at through here. And, you know, we just really need it to get back on the 430 there to show us some sort of strength on that side of it. If that 425 becomes a retested resistance through here, then we'll see the market down at 420. But it does seem to be showing support here. So let's just allow it to play out. 430 is the long, 425 is retested resistance. We'll see it further, and 420 as retested resistance, we'll pick up the short trade from that side. The orange juice, it appears that my thoughts were sort of correct in looking for an A wave down through to here, a B wave and a C wave here as well. But also what I want to point out here, if I may, I'm just going to bring in another chart here, which is a longer term chart here, and it's a daily chart, but it's squashed up. It's because the contracts that we're looking on the GFT platform are only showing a certain, you know, the contract month, so to speak. So this is a continuous chart here. And what I'd recognized before without seeing the rest of it here is I was able to recognize this particular move here as an ABC correction through here, meaning that we would see an impulse wave move to the upside here. And what we've seen so far is we've seen this structure up here as 5 waves up here. So we're looking at this as being, at the moment, this move down the yellow line. Here's the A wave, then the B wave here, then the C wave here, and then the third wave up through here. That's how we're looking at that. But also what I want to point out is that this 5 wave structure that we're going to be looking at here is only part of a larger corrective pattern of a wave B, because all this move in this area through here, because it's got overlapping wave structures, it's corrective in nature. So we would have to look at this as being an A wave to here, a B wave to here, and a C wave in 5 waves up here to make a larger B wave up here. So we'll be looking close attention to 165, 172, and 180 up into this area here. Once we've got our ABC correction through here. So this is just the larger picture of it. This market is in a large bear market, and we're just watching the last leg of this retest the supply levels up through here. So that's that really. So yeah, anyway, all good. Right, yeah, so the orange juice is not going to be ready for, you know, it could be up to 2 weeks, 10 trading days or something, because we've only got just the A wave here, and that may not be finished here. I'm not even going to go in here and have a look at all of this. It's just sort of pointless. But if you wanted to short it, you'd want the 140 as a retested resistance at that point there. But yeah, an A wave, a B wave, and a C wave down here for wave 2, and we'll look at picking it up from that point there. So that will be, bring this over into a bit more perspective here. Anyway, there we go, something like that. But we'll look at all that a bit closer later. All right, that's it. Cheers.